Why am I doing this? What am I doing? Like, why am I doing this to myself? What have I done? Hello and welcome back to my weight loss journey. My name is Cara Get Fit and today's a little bit of a different video. Today is my week 1 update for my 16-week triathlon training journey. So I'm going to show you everything I did this week in my triathlon training and give you a little life update. So I joined up to this triathlon club and they have a 16-week beginners program, and there's about 14 of us that have joined. Some people are runners, some people are swimmers, some people are cyclists, but there's quite a few of us that are just novice and not really good at anything, but we're really dedicated to seeing this through and just finishing. So yeah, I can tell already that we're all growing and we're getting better, and we've all really fused as a community. The atmosphere is just so great. I've never experienced such a nice community of I don't know, shared goals in my life. It's just so lovely, these people that I've met. I don't know where they've come from, but they're just wonderful. Anyway, I've joined in their week 2, but for me it's week 1. I'm probably still going to do 16 weeks worth of updates because I'll do the 15 up to the race and the race day, and then I'll just do a review as the last week, and hopefully I'll tell you what triathlon I'm doing next. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm doing the Thames Turbo, which is on May the 7th, which is a bank holiday Monday. Yeah, as I said, about 15 weeks away. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But this is going to be my first update. Why am I doing this to myself? Honest to God, why? I actually feel like I've got quite severe anxiety right now. I feel like I could have a panic attack or cry. But yeah, I'm freaking out. Might cry. what you can do. So as you can probably tell, I've just got back from my run, even my voice is gone. But I went to the park run this morning on Saturday to do my first ever park run. I've done 5Ks before, but never with a park run. We're doing kind of a couch to 5K, so I joined along with some of the beginners, and we did 90-second intervals of running and 2 minutes worth of walking, although I did more running than that most of the time round, and then the last kilometre or so we just ran flat out. There were bits of it which were uphill and very muddy, so it was a little bit rough, although myself and the other beginners, we only did one lap, which was half the 5K, so 2.5 kilometres. But yeah, I feel like it was a really great first step for me to get into parkrun. I hated it during it, but afterwards I do feel great, even though I look like shit. But I feel good, I feel accomplished, I feel excited about getting better at running and the potential that's there. So I guess we'll see what happens, but yeah. When I got to the park run this morning, and even when I was like walking there, I was like, why am I doing this? What am I doing? Like, why am I doing this to myself? What have I got myself into? Seriously, like, what the fuck was I thinking? But, you know, I just felt like I couldn't back out, and there's so many people in the group and they're so supportive that I kind of felt like if I didn't go, they'd be in the WhatsApp group going, oh, Cara, where were you this morning? And yeah, I can't flake. It's about accountability. So yeah, I felt like I had a really good... So at the moment, week 1, what I needed to do was go to a park run for the first week, go to a spin class, and go to a swimming technique class as well. On my own, I've done a little bit of extra cycling, a swimming session on my own, which was a lot less intense than what we did together, and also we're following kind of like a couch to 5K program, which is supposed to take 9 weeks, although we're doing it in 4, so that's fun. But anyway, yeah, so I did 2 runs on my own, and I did the park run. I didn't film the park run because I didn't really know anybody yet, and I didn't want to bring my camera and freak anybody out, but I am bringing it next week, so I'll be able to show you some of the footage of the park run. Yeah, so the park run was super fun. I really struggled to get myself there in the morning. I was terrified. I really was worried that I would feel completely incompetent and too unfit and embarrassed and all these awful things. I wouldn't be able to do it, and I feel like a failure. I think I got frustrated with myself that I wasn't better than I am, but I was really pleased that I pushed myself and I didn't give up. So that was really positive. Yeah. Anyway, so we're starting off with like really short intervals of like 90 seconds of running, 3 minutes of running, around that kind of end, 2 minutes of walking and going back through 5 times or so. Yeah, anyway, so that's the running. Spinning or the cycling class is just a variation between sprints and hill training and stuff like that, but it's just preparing us, getting our fitness up so that we can start cycling on the roads and on the track. So yeah, that's going to come in the next couple of weeks, probably around week 4, I reckon. So until then, we're just going to sort of be physically training our bodies for cycling. Swimming wise, week 1 we focused on breathing, and I normally just breathe on one side when I swim. I always turn to the right as I swim, particularly because I have a bit of a dodgy shoulder and I find it more difficult to breathe on the other side, but we're told to try and breathe on both sides every 3rd arm. So the technique is bubble bubble breathe. So it's arm breathe, arm breathe on the other side, arm breathe, arm breathe. You get it. And that's supposed to help us become more comfortable more even with our stroke on both arms and ability to breathe on both sides, because if we do triathlons in open water, then we need to be able to switch which direction we breathe in, because you know, waves might be coming at your face. So anyway, that was what happened with the swimming, and so every week we're going to do at least one swim, one cycle and one run with a coach, and then as we progress through the training we're going to start to cycle on a Sunday on the roads, and that will boost us up to 4 coached training sessions. But other than that, as I said, I'm doing 2 running sessions, a little bit of the other 2 when I'm at the gym anyway doing my lifting. I'm still trying to lift 2 or 3 times a week. I have been doing 3, but I've been told to take it back a little bit and do 2 so my body's not so exhausted. And also trying to kickbox twice a week, but again I think I'm going to rein that in because this week has just exhausted me so much, and it really affected my I wouldn't say so much my mood. Like, I felt really positive and really accomplished and really proud of myself that I was doing all of this, but I wasn't eating as clean as I normally do. I wasn't as focused on my nutrition. I don't know what happened. I just fell into this trap of feeling too sort of physically exhausted and tired, and I don't know if anyone else gets like this, but you know, like when your body's really exhausted from training, then you just want to, like, your body feels like it needs a lot of fuel, and I just end up overeating or eating more than I normally would, and eating less healthy than I normally would, because I'm normally just more focused and single-minded in what I'm doing, whereas I feel like, I guess I'm trying to, like, I'm feeling empty, like running on empty, and feeling like I need to refuel, and my body's telling me, you know, like, that I need this. So I don't know, I need to figure out a way that works for me to make sure that I'm eating enough, that I'm nourished enough, that I'm getting all the nutrients that I need, and that I don't feel deprived, because I think I was just feeling like depleted in my muscles, like I didn't have any glycogen left in my muscles, and I think that's where I was like really craving really heavy meals and to feel really full, and carbs and stuff like that. And I think I definitely need to eat more than I was before. I've added in at least 3 or 4 more training sessions every week, so I really need to eat more to make sure that I'm able to maintain my energy levels. Anyway, I think that's going to be all for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this update. If you want to hear more about my triathlons, remember to subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll be back in a week's time to share with you how week 2 went and give you any further updates.